Like she is helping out somewhat.
She's like, your kids does not like the nannies. That's a sign.
Be sleeping to our showers.
Hey guys, hey, welcome back to our channel. Y'all see the title. Listen, a lot of you guys was like, we would like to see what the kids feel about and how the kids feel about the nanny. So yeah, we're gonna get ahead and share that in this video. So let's go. All right, guys, I got the camera on you. So I'm going to ask you guys a couple of questions. It is hair day, guys. So if you're looking at the kids like, why? It's hair day. I'm about to do some hair. But you guys, I want to get your honest opinion about having a nanny. We had a nanny for 3 weeks at this point, and I want to ask you guys, why are you guys giggling?
Because I keep looking at this.
I know they're trying to sit close so they can all be in. Can you guys get in? Let me see. Maybe I can just move it. You guys want me to move it?
Yeah, just come.
Let me see. Hopefully, they're trying to get there. Also, Antwan's slipping off the chair. We're good?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you guys to be honest. I know that we had a nanny for 3 weeks already. And I want you guys to tell me and tell the rest of the world, how do you guys feel so far? So let's go. Before we got our nanny, what was your feelings about getting a nanny? Antwan.
My real feeling, I'm gonna be super honest. My nanny, my feeling was like,
Hold on one second.
I'm not gonna bother you.
Hold on one second. All right, guys. So I wanted to get the speakers and mics for them so that they can be able to talk into them so they're not screaming. So you guys can share, okay?
I don't know why she gave it to us.
Right.
This is the worst set of group of kids to give this to. But I hope y'all enjoy this video. Okay? No nasty comments either, alright? No nasty comments.
Back to the question. I asked a question and I said, how was your true feelings when we brought up the idea of getting a nanny? Antwan.
I'm gonna be super honest with this one. I was thinking like I'm not gonna be in your way. Don't be in my way. Like, don't try to tell me what to do. You're only here for the babies. That's what I was thinking, to be honest with you.
Okay, Antwan. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you.
My turn.
So Lisa, your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna go off of what Antwan said. I don't know if you guys watched the other video, but my feelings about getting a nanny was the same. Like, don't tell me what to do. You don't really have to be with me. I know what I'm doing. Don't tell me what time I have to eat. Don't take me to potty time or whatever.
Potty time, Lisa.
But have a suspicious potty time, Lisa.
But yeah, like, don't tell me what to do. Stay out my way. I'm gonna be over here. We could still be cool, chat or whatever, but I don't know you for real, so.
Okay, Lisa, thank you. Leah, so how was your feelings, Leah, when you first thought like the idea of getting a new nanny?
Yeah, I'm gonna take off with Lisa and Antwan. I was very excited. I was like saying that's going to be good so mom and dad can edit and we can do our schoolwork and stuff. Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I thought. And then I really thought that it would kind of be afraid, like we're letting her to come in our house, touch our things and stuff.
Okay, so you was a little nervous that it was kind of like a stranger coming.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Leah, for sharing. Livy,
You're okay.
what was your first thought? What was your first feelings, Livy? What was your thoughts of when the idea of getting a person here?
I'm gonna go off what Leah said, like having a stranger into our home, and like what Lisa said, don't take me to potty time and stuff.
Okay, so now that you got the mic, tell me, how does it feel that we have a nanny? How does it feel?
I mean, it feels great because now she does like activities with us. She makes puffy paint and everything. Then we have a fun drawing cookies.
Oh, nice. You guys bake cookies with her?
Yep.
Very nice. Leah?
Okay.
How is your feelings? And you guys can be very transparent and honest. How is your feelings now that she's worked with us for 3 weeks? What are your feelings?
Well, I'm going to say that it was kind of great. I'm going to come off what Liv said. It was kind of great. She helped us make cookies for the first time. She helped the baby. She helped us read and stuff. But yeah.
You're going to go off of that? Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Leah. Lisa, so How you liking having the nanny here for now 3 weeks?
Okay, so my turn, right? So like when she first came, it was pretty chill. It was nice. She was a nice person. We was warming up to her. She was warming up to us. She came in every morning saying good morning. She was very nice. She was good with the kids like the first week. We she baked cookies with us. She painted with us. She colored with us. She took us outside. I thought it was good. When she was first here, because it was giving the little kids more things to do, and then it let us get the things that we needed to do get done. So
I appreciate that because I mean you guys were very hands-on. I think we were all very hands-on with the babies. And I think I always say we have two sets of kids. We have a set of four older ones, four younger ones. And I feel like at times the younger ones, as we all know, is a little bit more demanding, right?
right.
They need potty breaks. We need to change diapers. We need somebody needs a snack now, it's snack time. So I think that
They need walks.
they need walks, right? They need activities. So I think that honestly, like before our nanny came, we were all catering to the younger
Yeah.
kids. They were kind of like ruling us, right? So even if we were down here doing homeschool,
We would have to pause middle
something, yeah,
homeschool.
middle of homeschool, because somebody just threw something. Somebody just had a temper tantrum. Layla needs to go to the potty.
Right.
So I really like the nanny. Right. So in that aspect, I can agree with you, Lisa. I really appreciate having the nanny in this aspect because she's an extra set of hands, so that when we're doing stuff together, we are not being pulled away. So I
Yes.
really like that.
Yes, so that it was good for like the first like week and a half, and then it just seemed like she started to get lazy.
Lazy?
Yes, lazy. She started to get lazy. She seemed like she didn't really want to take the kids outside, or she didn't
That's
want to
interesting. I
read to
didn't know
the
that.
yeah. It seemed like she didn't want to read to the kids, or like she didn't want to bring them to the bathroom and wipe their butts. Like they're only 2 years old. You gotta wipe their butts.
I want to interject with that because I did take your chair. I'm about to jump up. Let me just interject right there because I think that just being very open and transparent, you guys. Layla is potty trained. Layla's 2 years old. She's potty trained. And so that means that Layla goes to the bathroom, right? But Layla does not fully wipe herself good. And I know that in daycare, sometimes they help wipe the children, but it could be a liability. I know that when we go to the Y, if your child needs to go to the bathroom and they're not good with wiping themselves, they are not going to wipe your child. So in that aspect, I kind of was like, okay, but it needed to be communicated. We didn't know, we didn't talk to her about that. All we know is that when Layla went poopy, we found out like once we was doing bath time that Layla had poop all in her underwear, like streaks in her
Did it
underwear.
stains?
Right. And it was just like, oh, I wish she could have said something because she is 2. She was just potty trained. It's October now. She's been potty trained since May. So she's not thoroughly wiping herself. And I know that a lot of y'all have scholar 2-year-olds. So I know y'all 2-year-olds is doing amazing. But my 2-year-old needs help. Okay. And that's just what it is. Okay. Some of my older kids need help. Okay. Some adults need help. Okay. So, but we didn't have that conversation. And once we did have the conversation after we noticed it about a week later, we was like, hey, I apologize if I didn't communicate this, but Layla is not thorough with wiping. So you just need to kind of just assist her. And if you don't feel comfortable, we are always home and you can just call us when she's at the potty and we will have no problem coming and assisting her. And so just to make that clear. Okay.
Yeah, like mom said, it was fine. Like we have no problem with getting up and wiping her butt. Like it takes nothing to do that. It's just that like she could have said something, but then she probably didn't know. Okay, but
I want Antoine to speak, but I really appreciate. We're gonna get right back to that. Okay,
Talk a lot.
Antoine. No. Yeah, I want you to say all, like, I want you to start off with your absolute positive, and if you have any negatives, then you can fill in. But I want you to tell us absolutely what was your first impression when she did arrive, and because I'm gonna just be honest, y'all was loving her, like y'all was loving her. I ask you guys every day,
Okay, so
Antoine.
my first impression, my fault. My first impression when she came was she was helping out a lot. Like the first week she was helping out a lot. She was with the baby. Who was able to go on walks with her. We was able to ride our bikes, walk the dogs. We was able to paint. The first week on Friday we did bake cookies as we said. It was really fun. But after like in the middle of the cell, like week two, in the middle of week two I wasn't really in like the house, to be honest with you. Like I'm not talking about like I wasn't going to the store or anything, but I was just riding my bike. I was like by myself, so like with you, I wasn't really spending any time with her after the second week. I mean after the first week.
Yeah, because
So
because primarily, guys, she was primarily with our younger kids.
yeah, she was primarily with the younger kids, and they're all girls, and the nanny's a girl, so I didn't really want to be around them, to be honest with you.
Okay. All right. So I guess so since you got the mic, I will ask you, is there anything that you seen like that was kind of like a little bit like a red flag to you or something that you kind of just did not like? Like this is safe, you guys, so you guys can be honest. I know you guys are looking, but people really want to know your honest opinion, and I know I want to really know your honest opinion. So,
So, mom, I'm just gonna be honest with you. So, there's some red flags like I'm gonna address. Is like she couldn't really keep up with Bea. I saw her try to have pull Bea on the behind the
Paul
dress.
Bea, like what do you mean?
Like what's it called? Like when Bea was trying to run out the door, like because she
Oh,
had to hurry up and come get her. And then Austin when we're going on our walks, either be all the way behind her or all the way in the front, and she had to tell us to get his hand. And to me, what's it called? Like I always get Austin's hand, but the reason why I wanted to get the nanny in the first place is so I can kind of be on my own and ride my bike and walk my dog. So like I was thinking like, isn't that your job a little bit? But like those are some red flags.
Maybe having like 3 kids is like by herself is probably a little much.
that's what I was thinking as well. I was gonna
Yeah,
answer. Let me kind of sit in with y'all.
I kind of do agree too, but like I also say like she does have a voice. She can always say, "Austin, please come up here with me. Please come hold on to the stroller. Get your brother's hands, and because he's walking right behind me or something, get Lisa's hand." She was saying that, but he still was all the way behind her sometimes. So that was a red flag, and I'm trying to think of anything else.
And also, when she was like when Lola was sleeping and then Bea woke her up by slamming the door, she nodded her head like she pushed her head.
You see her nod her head, like
Yeah, she like
Had her miss like a step, basically almost letting her trip. Yeah.
oh
on the
gosh.
bench.
Okay, that's not just a red flag. That's a yeah, that's a little dangerous. But okay, Lisa.
And then also I would be changing diapers. Like she's here, so I don't have to do that. And when it came to changing Simba's diapers, I was
They don't know who Simba is.
the baby Lola.
She-
Lola
she-
is Simba, or Dim Sim, or Mommy Simba. Okay, she is Simba. Look, she's
No,
coming
no,
right
she
over
is
here. Oh
sleeping.
no, she's sleeping.
Let her sleep.
Simba is Lola. Okay.
Lola is Simba. Leave her alone. Leave her.
Yes, and Lola is Simba. But when it came to Lola or Simba's diapers, I had to change them, and it was kind of like, well, lady, why do I have to change them?
Okay, well, just to be, let's be fair here. Was she in the middle of doing something like?
Like one time she was
Good talk.
Like one time, I kind of saw it. One time, when you was like sitting down and she had Simba and she was playing with her and stuff, and she said you smell like you went poop, and then ask Lisa right when she was editing videos, because Lisa does have a YouTube channel. Please come and subscribe. Ain't that right, Lisa?
Right. Go do that real quick. Go do that.
Yeah. And comment down below if you want me to get my own channel too.
Yes, definitely. Okay, Antoine, I hear you.
Okay.
Tired.
Okay, so right when she was editing, and she would ask Lisa, can she change her? And then I was like in my head, and even though that's not me, but like I'm still thinking like, isn't like again, isn't that your job? Isn't that why we hired you? So we can also be doing our activities, our hobbies, use while you're with the babies. But also again, 3 children is a lot for one person.
So do you guys think that we need 2 nannies? Like I'm really just curious because, and I'm saying this, and I know that when we hired the nanny, a lot of the idea behind it was the reason why, and I shared this before, is that when grandma's here, you know what I mean? Grandma's a OG, triple OG, OG, triple. We already know that. Grandma's 70. Grandma does her job. My mother had 6 biological children. She has a host of grandchildren and great grandchildren. She raised nieces, nephews. She raised everybody's kids. So she has a lot of experience, right? So when she comes from New York to take care of y'all in Florida, yeah, y'all can sit back so everybody can see. When she come and do that, y'all got to know, like, mommy's been doing this. She's been taking care of kids for her whole life, you know. Having a nanny who, our nanny's never had children, okay, I will put that out there as a disclaimer. She does not have her own children, but she's been taking care of children for a while.
She has a nephew.
Right, and she has a nephew that's, you know, that she helps take care of. So sometimes 8 children is a lot, right? And of course, she's never taken care of all 8 children. They're not 8 babies you're taking care of. Like I had a, you know, just so you guys can know, my husband and I had a daycare that we had from home, and we took care of up to 12 children in our home. And out of 12 children, there were 6 babies under 1 year old that we can take care of in our home. So just to give y'all some perspective, so you're telling me that one adult can take care of 6 children in the state of Florida. So you guys can look that up, okay? So one adult to 6 babies under 12 months. That's allowed in the state of Florida. So when we're saying 3 babies is a lot, 3 children, it's not a lot, you guys. I'm just being very honest with you.
I was thinking in my head like one person can't take care of 3 people. How can 2 people take care of 8?
Right.
Like they're like mom and dad take care of all of us since 2008. Since
Right.
2008 all the way to 2004. During that timeline, they had 8 children. So
Yeah, and it's not like they're splitting up half and half, but even if they are, the nanny only has a quarter of the kids.
Literally a quarter of the children. So I think under that perspective with DCF, like under childcare, if you guys look this up, it's on there, and I'll probably post it in this video just so that we have a reference to it. I was able to take care as a family home daycare center. That's what it's called, a family home daycare. I was able to take care of 6 infants, and I did. We did this from 2018 to 2020. We closed because of the pandemic. We had a great family business, you guys. But I'm telling you that I was able to take care of 6 children, 6 infants. I did by myself. Okay. And I did it. And how do you do that? You do that with time management. You do that with creativity. You do that with being able to balance. You know, I didn't have anyone to delegate, but you just do that with balance. And so when you guys say, oh, you need, Samvia, you need 2 nannies, I need you guys to come correct. Like really get your facts together, because respectfully, that's not the honest to God truth. That's not factual. Okay. And during the like childcare, you can have 6 infants. So if you have 2 adults, 2 adults can then have 12, right?
And also I noticed something that also I noticed something that when like I think you should have 2 nannies, that one can take care of the littles and one can take care of the bigs.
I think that's good, but in that aspect, you're thinking like, well, then the parents, you know what I mean? Like we work from home, which is a blessing of itself, and so our idea was that the nanny would be there to really entertain the youngers while we are entertaining you guys and helping you guys with homeschool work, being here to answer questions for you guys, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
We'll get to you next.
Bringing it back about 8 children and stuff. I'm thinking in my not thinking in my
Speak
head. So there was one day when like me and Liv will be like chilling in the baby room with them and having fun with them, and while we are like telling the kids what to do, like cleaning up, she's over here just sitting back, and
On
I'm
her
like,
phone.
okay, can you help out too? It's your job.
So she's not really helping out when you guys are filling in. She's just letting you guys fill in and basically do y'all.
Yes, me and Liv were just there to just help her, like help her. Oh, we're doing arts and craft. Let me help cut the piece of paper.
And then she's like basically just letting y'all stuff.
Yes.
And then let Antoine. Thank you, Leah.
Or do you want to talk first?
I know that you guys also shared that sometimes, and I also observed that sometimes she is on her phone, and I think I observed that within the first day, and I kind of thought that was, that was concerning. But then I said, you know what, it's fine. I didn't see her taking phone calls, and I do understand like sometimes people got to make, emergency calls, doctor's appointments. I get that, but I did see texting throughout the day while she was with our children, our smaller children. So.
Then Bea and Lila will be hurry up while we open up the door. They will be hurry up and like running out while she's still texting.
While she's texting.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that he did.
Thank you for sharing, Leah.
What's it called? One more red flag. I was just thinking of it. It was something. Yeah, yeah. What's it called? Also, I'm not trying to be negative or anything, but also bringing back the laziness. The laziness. We have we have seen that. Sorry, blowing it in the mic. We have seen that. We have seen that at when she's like sitting down, like after when she's sitting down, she would get up and like a baby would run out and then she would like just walk over everything because we do have a table and the place where she is, the nursery, and the bench was on the floor and she would just walk over it, and so was a book, so she doesn't clean up. Livy and Leah, since they're in there, they have to do all the work and stuff. Like they have to do most of the work, like the cleaning up and like telling the babies to sit down and stuff while she's on the nursery chair just chilling.
And there will be one day that she's about to leave. It was like about like 3:43. So we're over here not chilling. We're over here cleaning up the kitchen, and Bea, Layla, and Austin are in the nursing room. And what was it? She's about to leave. She said, "I'm gonna go leave." And since it's 4 o'clock, we said, "Okay, we're going in the baby room, about to watch the TV." We over here like, why isn't this baby room clean? Like, why? No, they was about to take showers. We said, why isn't this baby room clean? Like, isn't that your job to clean up after the babies?
Thank you so much. I know like I'm quiet over here, but I'm really like taking mental notes, you guys. Because a lot of this is concerning and we do have cameras. So I do monitor a lot, and like you guys seen in my last video, my husband was like, she is not letting go. And it's not like I was micromanaging her. But I just want to make sure like at all times she's feeling well supported. And so I will like put up a disclaimer and let you guys know like during the interview time, because someone else put this in the comments and was just like, I hope that you didn't change the duties, because that would be a red flag to me. And I would be uncomfortable if you started to change the duties without changing the pay or something that somebody commented. So I just want to just put up this disclaimer, you guys. When we hired her, my house is immaculate, right? And I don't say that to just throw it out there, but I'm saying that with very like an honest and being very transparent.
Humbleness.
Like my house is not dirty. I've never had a dirty house. I can't operate in chaos or dysfunction. I cannot. All right. So I run a very like type shift on here, and you can take it how you want to take it, but I have a routine. My kids know what to do. This is how we do it. We do laundry. So a nanny's typical job description, I'll list this here so you guys can see. Just Google it, and this is what come up with AI. But I told her off the gate, you don't have to clean. In fact, I don't want to see you touching our laundry. I don't need you touching the laundry. I don't need you cleaning up our house. I don't need you really coming in and cleaning the kitchen. All you have to do is really, really take care of the younger 4 children. And for the first 2.5 weeks of her being a nanny, I never let her take care of Lola because I wanted her to fully be okay with taking care of Layla, Leia, and Austin. So I didn't let her take. So my husband thought that was a problem. He was like, babe, she's here. We hired her. Why are we taking care of Lola? And I'm just like, it's okay. Lola can stay with us while we work. She's not a big issue. We don't have to keep Lola entertained. You just feed her, burp her, change her, play with her, lay her down. That's easy. So I'm just like, it ain't no big deal. So when this is being brought to my attention now that you guys are saying that, and I did observe it. She is not cleaning up after herself. Like she maybe made breakfast how many times in 3 weeks? Twice. She made breakfast twice. How many times has she made lunch?
None.
She made lunch one time, and lunch was late.
Oh,
you guys remember?
Oh, yeah.
No,
An
twice.
hour late.
Yeah.
No, it was twice. Peanut butter and jelly and
Twice.
When did she make it twice?
When I was out and Dad was out.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So she made lunch twice. She made chicken nuggets and something, and then and green beans, and she made peanut butter and jelly. So she made breakfast twice. She made lunch twice in 3 weeks. So we are very hands on. And in that time frame, like she does not clean up the dishes. So I know I said like I don't need her to clean my kitchen, but if you are preparing a meal for the children, I expect to come home to the dishes being clean. I expect to come home. I don't leave dishes in my sink, and that's just what it is.
I can go.
Sure, absolutely.
So one thing as being a nanny is what like I think is like it's almost like how my mom is like running a tight shift. We have schedules around here. I thought that she would like kind of be like that, like her time management would be better because to be honest with you, cooking lunch late is a red flag. The babies Austin should be in bed. Should be taking a nap while we're up trying to do our activities. Instead, at 12, at 1, where we still have to clean up after them, and we have to be late on our activities
and our schoolwork. Like our schedules, like lunch starts at like 11:45, not even like 11:30. She must have started at 12 o'clock, and the babies wasn't out of the kitchen until almost 1:30.
Right.
So we was way behind on schoolwork. We was way behind on laundry, work time, and everything because we had to come in the kitchen, still wait for lunch to be cooked, and we still had to clean up after the babies and the nanny.
And I know in that time frame specifically, I was out with Lisa in Austin doing appointments. And I think that was the day that my husband had to go he had a doctor's appointment to tend to. So once I got home. He was here?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. He was working upstairs that day. You're right. He was. And so she didn't have but just Antwan, Leah, Livy, and then the 2 babies, which was Leia and Bea. And so once we got home and they were up, it was 1:15, and I was just like, what are you guys doing up? Why are you guys not down for your nap? And someone said to me, oh, we just finished lunch. And I said, you just finished lunch? And
she said that was the cause. She tried to blame it on that our air fryer was broke because we got to have the air fryer.
It's a must have in this house.
Right.
So she tried to blame it on we didn't have the air fryer and we had to cook it in the oven and the oven's smaller.
You can really cook chicken nuggets
In the microwave.
Cook the chicken nuggets in the microwave.
Like if you really have to on the stove.
Like
And also,
old, you're supposed to be cooking them things in the microwave.
in the microwave. Air fryer is new school. Put them freaking things in the microwave.
They don't even need to be crispy.
They
Like,
don't
okay.
even know.
Okay. No.
Hold on, wait.
I'm sorry.
I just know that I don't want to go up. I don't want this video to be just negative. So
No, it was some good. Let me see real quick.
because I don't want people to say like, oh God, are we going to keep it? Like, I don't want to fire her. Like, you know what I mean? I definitely have red flags. I definitely have to talk to your dad about some of the things that we discussed. We've been watching the cameras too. We have some things that we need to discuss as well. But I don't want this video to say like, oh gosh, like your kids does not like the nannies. That's a sign. It is a sign,
Because we actually sorry for talking a lot, but we actually kind of do. Like she is helping out somewhat, and I feel like the schedule since we got the nanny has been
a little bit better.
a little bit better because we have to have a schedule with the nanny. So like it's
We know what to
breakfast,
expect.
clean up, schoolwork, snack, crafts, walk, lunch, nap. After the nap, she would probably have left like activities in less than 15 minutes.
Right.
Yes, and then also the video is not gonna be negative because we actually do love her, and we extended her time so she can take us out on field trips. She took us out on a field trip a couple of days ago, and it was nice being outside instead of just being inside the house. So it's nice to like she's nice. I like her. She's cool. It's just she has some red flags with her, but
Yeah, and I very much love her. I liked how she was reading to learn like more big words, and she was helping me with these big words too. And it will be times when she will help us like sometimes clean up, and she will help us make cookies, like the first time making cookies. Yeah, I do love her.
I do like her. I do like reading with her.
Yeah, I do appreciate that. I mean, I think she does a great job with the children. I think that there's like room for improvement, and I think that's on any job. Like any job has a trial period. I think that a lot of things that you guys said we're going to take into consideration. I will, I meet with her every week. We have like a meeting, like we sit down, we talk. Like I try to even talk to her like when she leaves throughout the day, like, hey, do you have anything for me? I try to just check in so that I'm not missing anything, right? I'm very much like, I wish that this was my mom nannying in for us, but I know my mother has her own life and my mother still has things she has going on in New York, so it can't be my mom, right? And then of course with my mother has different things that's quirky, and so my mother's loud. My mother does things how she wants to do it. She will try her best to follow my schedule, but my mother's time management is immaculate, and I mean I can't like I be telling we talk about all the time. My mother don't play. Like when she waking up, breakfast, clean up, and then she like, I know you don't treat your mother's house like this. Clean your parents' house up. Let's go. And then she knows it's lunchtime. Oh, it's nap time. She put everybody down for a nap. Everybody.
And she also and then she also and she wakes up. Everybody wakes up. She all wakes up. Like she gets showers done. She makes breakfast. Sometimes we'll sit outside for a minute and we'll have water balloons or something like that.
Right.
And sometimes we do be needing those naps. Sometimes we be waking up. She said, "Everyone, wake up!" I was like,
She makes sure
"Why can't I just sleep?"
Thank you. Now put her over here because I want to see y'all.
them nuts be hitting y'all. I be knocked out. She be like, all right, time to get up. I'm like, nah, grandma. No, grandma. I'm sleeping, grandma.
We be sleeping to our showers.
Right. So I mean, I wish this was my mom, but it's all right, So I think that with we try to have like a trial base where we'll talk to her. There are some things that you guys probably heard as well that was absolutely is non-negotiable. So y'all let me know in these comments what y'all thoughts are. What was a non-negotiable for you? What suggestions do you guys have? And see us on the next video.
Peace.
Guys. Don't press any buttons, okay?
I'm about to make all the sound effects in the world.
Stop it. All right. All right, Antoine is going. Don't touch the mic, you guys, because they can hear that. Do not actually touch it, okay? Don't press a button. Guys, don't press a button. Stop it, guys.